Every day, millions of people scroll through life looking for something they can't quite name, a sense of peace, identity, or purpose. According to global mental health studies, over 264 million people suffer from anxiety, much of it rooted in a disconnection from the self. We chase status, relationships, and even spiritual experiences, hoping they'll give us lasting meaning. But what if the truth you're searching for isn't out there at all? What if everything you need to know has been quietly waiting inside you? That's the essence of Jnana Yoga, a radical journey inward, where the goal isn't belief or achievement, but self-realization. Jnana Yoga, often called the yoga of knowledge, is not academic knowledge, it's spiritual wisdom. The Sanskrit word Jnana means knowledge, but in this context, it refers to the direct experience of truth through deep inquiry. Jnana Yoga guides the practitioner to distinguish between what is real and what is illusion, Saturday, truth versus mithya, illusion. It's the path of using the intellect not to accumulate facts, but to transcend the ego and realize the soul, Atman, as one with the universal consciousness, Brahman. In Hindu philosophy, there are four primary paths to reach liberation: Moksha Bhakti Yoga, path of devotion; Karma Yoga, path of action; Raja Yoga, path of meditation; and Jnana Yoga, path of knowledge. Each path suits different temperaments. Jnana Yoga is considered the most direct, yet also the most difficult. Why? Because it demands the destruction of the ego, the questioning of all beliefs, and surrendering everything you think you know, including your identity. Self-inquiry, or Atma Vichara, is the core practice of Jnana Yoga. Made popular by sages like Ramana Maharshi, this method revolves around one central question: who am I? It's deceptively simple, but profoundly powerful. You don't chase answers. Instead, you question the questioner. With each inquiry, the layers of ego, desire, and mental chatter begin to dissolve. Over time, what remains isn't a concept or belief, it's awareness itself. Jnana Yoga teaches that this awareness is your true self. To truly understand Jnana Yoga, one must explore Advait Vedant, a school of Hindu philosophy that teaches non-duality. Advait means not two. It asserts that the individual soul, Atman, and the universal soul, Brahman, are not separate. In other words, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a single drop. Through deep contemplation and study of the Upanishads and Vedantic texts, Jnana Yoga practitioners aim to dissolve the illusion of separation and see oneness in all. While Bhakti Yoga is based on love and surrender to a personal deity, and Karma Yoga is about selfless action in the world, Jnana Yoga turns inward. It seeks no object of worship, no external act. The practitioner becomes both the question and the answer. This makes Jnana Yoga deeply philosophical, but not abstract. It's about direct realization, not blind belief. While all paths ultimately converge, Jnana Yoga asks you to strip everything down to the essential truth. You are that Tat Tvam Asi. Many people think Jnana Yoga is only for scholars or intellectuals. But in reality, it's not about book learning, it's about inner honesty. In fact, intellectual arrogance can be a trap. True Jnana requires humility, patience, and courage to face the uncomfortable truth that much of what we identify with, body, mind, emotions, is not who we are. This path is not elitist. It's radical honesty practiced with deep awareness. Even a quiet heart, with no degrees or doctrines, can walk it sincerely. In our world of overstimulation, information overload, and identity confusion, Jnana Yoga offers clarity. It brings a stillness that isn't passive but deeply aware. When practiced consistently, it can dissolve anxiety, reduce the ego's grip, and create inner space for peace, compassion, and truth to arise naturally. It's not about becoming someone new, but realizing you were never separate from the divine to begin with. In essence, it's the path to liberation not through effort, but through realization. So, how do you start? Begin with silence. Set aside time each day for self inquiry. Ask, who am I? And allow everything that's not the answer to fall away. Read the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, or texts by Adi Shankaracharya. Study, but also meditate. Reflect. Practice Viveka, discrimination between real and unreal, and Vairagya, detachment. Find a qualified teacher or lineage if you can. But above all, stay honest with yourself. The path is subtle, but the truth it reveals is absolute. Jnana Yoga doesn't give you something new. It strips away everything false until only truth remains. If you've ever felt the urge to go beyond surface level spirituality, if you've ever questioned reality or longed to feel whole, then this path may already be calling you. Let this video be a seed. Nourish it with curiosity, sincerity, and courage. And if you found value in this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe to help more seekers discover this sacred path. Because when one soul awakens, it lights the path for others.